There was 3 people.
Hey brother, sorry for the break. My iPad died and I had to go charge it for a few, so I could try to continue. So last time we left off was with Genesis chapter 5, verses 3 through 5, stating that Adam and Eve had multiple children besides just the first 3. Adam had, Cain, Abel, and Seth. They had many daughters and sons afterwards. Now, it doesn't give us a number. And this is where I have told you, what it says. God says to study to show thyself approved to my people. And in Hosea 4:6, it says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge of my word. And so when we study, we realize that God in Genesis spoke everything into his existence. So what should you study? Everything, because everything is his word, right? So, we'll turn to science to give us an idea of how many sons and daughters he had. Now, with science, can we get an exact, correct, without a shadow of a doubt, knowing this number is correct? No. But we can go with a good, strong, firm belief that with science back in Scripture, we can get a really good idea. For this, I actually could turn to believe it or not, a politically liberal, anti-Bible newspaper, the New York Times. Now, they actually established an article. It's called The Human Family Tree, 10 Adams and 18 Eves. It talks about how, of course, the story of creation with the Bible, with Adam and Eve, talks about how through genetics and science of genetics, they have been able to work it back enough to determine that all of mankind originates from at least 10 sons and 18 daughters as a core group to start the population of the earth. So, can we say there was exactly just 10 sons and exactly 18 daughters? We could, but we would be wrong to say that's absolute gospel truth. We would be wrong to preach that from behind the pulpits and say this is the gospel from Scripture truth, because we just don't know. Not said, through science is always changing, always working. We could find out that it's 11 sons, not 10, 16 daughters, or 24 daughters instead of 18. But right now, with what we have with science, we believe it to be somewhere around, he had about 10 sons and 18 daughters. So there's a little bit of science with you, with the Scripture, because God spoke it all. It's all his words. Be blessed, my friend.